finally stopped short of the goal line.
Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Willis. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Fix the Eagles.
Back to throw, Willis. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Willis now off of play action.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They give him a gain of 37. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Alert!
Now they'll audible to something else.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he's got it. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Spears will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now.
Next to score, Niners 9, Titans 7.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Dugan. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Dugan. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Ready.
Play action. Here's Willis. Looking deep downfield. That is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
19 right. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Play action, Willis. Looking left sideline, it's complete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown! Tajay Spears. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. To throw, here's Willis. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a fourth down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Duggan to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Duggan. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Duggan looking to throw.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that might be his last pass in the NFL, because when you throw an interception, especially a pick six as a kicker, CD, I don't know that you recover from that one.
Party, you got to remember one thing. My vintage takes me back to shades of Garrow.
And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 9.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Tennessee.
They go play action with Willis. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Now he's free at the 35.
And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll start by running the option to the right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans.
At their own 13. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Willis throws another interception. His third of the game.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6 from the 10. Duggan now to throw.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Here's Spears on second down.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
From the gun, here's Willis.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Duggan.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. On the ground, McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Niners have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front.
And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done though.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Yeah, this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Titans.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The Spears with another carry. Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Spears with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. It's complete, and he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. There he goes again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. An even 90 yards. And the Niners have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
This time, the extra point up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
We've got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. Now Spears to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here we go, here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8. Right back to Spears.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And the Titans first down.
Left wing 19. Go.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now here's a give to Spears.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Hand off to Spears. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
The extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
49ers 28.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Duggan will look to throw this.
This pass complete to Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing. Duggan.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Dugan. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! 49ers! Christian McCaffrey, 41 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Titans first down.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Here's a run by Spears. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays of the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Willis looking to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
13 yards the tally on the return there.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th.
101 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Here comes 2nd down. Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance of 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Here's 3rd down at 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Willis rushing him to the line in a hurry here. Willis with a quick throw out wide.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Here's Willis.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And the faithful in full war here in Santa Clara. This is third down. And you need your best play here, no doubt. Fourth down and 8. Willis, gotta have this one.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
They'll go for it. It's Spears.
Oh, they'll be tackled and covered up inbounds. They get another first, but they're working with no timeouts.
A big conversion on fourth down, but no timeouts left, so you got to go quick here.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Willis. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Here's first down. Throwing, Willis.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the end. They had the potential game-time field goal. Yes, it would have been a long field goal, but they passed it up, and they lose the game.
And you're right, partner. We all have questions, but I don't think anyone's going to ask the question more forcefully than the person who signs the checks for the entire organization. Why didn't you run the field goal kicker out?